Me and my business partner always have a running joke where we look around when driving or working and we say, this is our competition. The crackheads on the street, the young broccoli heads walking around vaping without caring the world, the fat motherfuckers who walk around confidently. That's your competition. So you're telling me you can't make a couple hard choices and sacrifices to get to where you want to be. You need to kill the weakness inside of you because it's holding you back. You need to stop holding on to people that are not fucking serving you. It's going to drag you down and it's going to stop you from getting to where you want to be in life. You need to be ruthless. You need to cut these people off instantly. And it took me time to make this decision, but that is why I can sit here and tell you now that it's not worth waiting on. Do it right fucking now. I remember journaling about the decision. I wrote a whole page on why I should break up with this girl, the reason she was holding me back. And I remember going to the gym one day, coming back, and she had read that page. Can you imagine the heartbreak, the feeling she would have felt, the guilt I would have felt? But none of that is worse than the pain I would have felt of staying with someone who was holding me back from being where I want to be in life. And that is why it's critical you act now and leave people that are not serving you. You need to realize that life as a man is like a train. You need to move with purpose, with direction, with fight, with character. And if people aren't willing to get on board and stay with you to the final destination, then they need to be left behind immediately. Not tomorrow, not in a couple of weeks' time, today. And it's vitally important that you make this decision as soon as possible. You do not wait. You do not procrastinate. You do not talk about it. You don't delay. You leave, you end, you walk away. That is what a true man does. He doesn't look back either. And I've been there. I've done that. I was in this relationship for a year and I remember leaving and thinking the world is coming crumbling down. And a couple of weeks in, I was finding it easy. I was happy. I was grinding. I mean, the emotions still hadn't really set. I'm the type of guy that doesn't process things for a long time, so it was easy. But I'm not going to lie to you. There came a time where I felt a great deal of pain and discomfort. I felt the weight of my emotions drawing me back. I even tried to go back many, many times. The honest truth. I could sit here and lie to you, act like an alpha male, act like I'm incapable of doing wrong, incapable of mistakes, but I have made many, and that is why I'm here to teach you so you not and that is why I'm here to teach you so you do not do the same. A couple weeks before I finally made the decision, I remember thinking on it. It first came into my mind when I was looking at my goals. I was assessing them and I was realizing how much it was going to take for me to get there, how much time I was going to have to put into grind, how much effort, how much willpower it was going to take. And this relationship simply would not allow me to do that. So I had to cut it off. And it was not easy. But that time that I wasted making that decision, I never got back and it greatly harmed me. Because if I made it instantly, then I would be where I am right now a lot quicker. So I do not want you to make the same mistake and waste time. Now, if the partner you have, if the woman you're in love with is generally right for you, if you generally see yourself marrying her, then go ahead. If she supports you, if she's there with you till the very end, then go ahead. And I know a lot of you are smiling right now. You're getting happy because you're thinking, oh, I don't have to leave her. I can do it with her. The harsh, cold truth is that for 99% of you, this is not the case. Because I had a good woman by my side. She was supportive. She used to help me with my business, make me breakfast in the morning. But it still simply was not enough for me, for the man I want to become. The bad habits, the comfort, it was too much. It was too easy. It made me lose vision, made me lose sight, made me lose focus, and it destroyed me internally. I remember smoking every fucking day. I'm not exaggerating. And I'm a young man who's ambitious. I have big goals. I've been building my body for the last 4 years since I was 14 years old. But imagine where I'd be right now at 18 if I didn't spend the last 2 years fucking around, wasting time with women that I'm no longer with. I would already be financially free. And I'm on the steps there now because I made this decision as early as possible. Because as soon as I felt the urge, I journaled, I thought about it, and I took action, and that is what a real man does. So learn from my mistakes. Do it as soon as possible. Do not wait. Time is an essence. Time is your value. Time is your life source. People spend their whole life working in careers that don't pay them off. They don't create their dream lifestyle for them. and then they end up dying, they end up on their deathbed. And what is the most common thing you hear from people on their deathbed? Regret, guilt, dissatisfaction at the fact that they wasted their youth. Maybe they wasted it with a girl that didn't serve them. Maybe they married the wrong person. Maybe they didn't chase their dreams. This is the type of mistake that will eat you alive for the rest of your life. Or maybe it won't. Maybe you'll be happy with the girl you chose to marry. The five, the girl who vapes, who parties, who probably cheats on you. Maybe you'll be happy deep down. But the day you're on your deathbed, the day you're looking back at the potential you had, will be the day that regret sinks in, and will be the day you realize there's no going back. So do it right now. Take action right now. If you clicked on this video, you're young, you're ambitious, you don't have time to waste. The amount of men that waste their 20s, waste their teens partying, chasing pussy, chasing dopamine is honestly astounding. You do not want to be one of them. I'm telling you right now. I'm 18 right now, and the fact that I even wasted some of my teen years disgusts me. Because I know the level I want to reach, the goals I want to achieve are not going to come into fruition if I waste time, if I procrastinate, if I delay. So I'm thankful that I chose to make that decision. And yes, it was hard. Yes, I upset her. Yes, it upset me, but it was worth it. Look at where I am now. I'm building my personal brand. I'm one step closer to financial freedom. I've built a body that men respect and that women desire. I can walk with my head held high confidently. And all this is thanks to the sacrifices I made in my younger years. So if you're in this situation right now, I want you to have a real good think about where you want to be, and about your partner, and about if they're holding you back or not. Truly analyze them, their habits, their behaviors. Are they supportive? Are they holding you back? Are they taking your time up? Are they polarizing you? Do you feel like you're in your masculine energy when you're around them? Or do you feel like a weak little bitch begging for their attention? These are the things that determine whether you should stay with your partner or leave. I had to weigh up this decision very heavily because, like I said, I was in love. It was my first true love. It meant a lot to me. But I knew deep down that I had more in me. I remember looking in the mirror, being dissatisfied, being disgusted with where I was, with the habits I had. So it came to thinking about it very heavily, speaking to friends about it. And I remember hearing the same advice over and over again. Or just stay with her. You've got a good girl. They're rare. You won't find another woman like her. Bullshit. Because I will find another woman. One that's better for me. One that's more supportive. And so will you. She's not the one. She's not special. You're the special one because you're the ambitious young man who's watching this type of content, who knows he has more in him, who knows he has a path, goals, and desires. That's the rare thing in this generation. Take a walk through your shop, through your gym, and look around. You don't need to be the nice guy. You don't need to hold on to people that are dragging you down, slowing you down. It's like a weighted backpack. It will make you walk slower. It will make you run slower towards your goals. And that is not acceptable because life as a man is a race. It's a race against time. It's a race against your peers, against your companions. Because if you run slow and you don't get to the finish line, the goals you want, the woman you want, another man will take that. You think your future wife is going to look at your fat, lazy, undisciplined self with no money in your bank account, with nothing to be proud of, no status, no following, no confidence, and you think she's going to look at that and take you in with open arms? No, she's going to go fuck the winners. She's going to go marry the guy that can provide for her, the one who disciplined himself in the younger years, the one who didn't waste time with a girl he wasn't satisfied with. Because you can do that. You can go find some 5 out of 10 who vapes and parties and be happy fucking her. And you can go tell your friends about it, be happy, your family might love her, but at the end of the day, you know you can do better. So you need to stick or twist. This is the ruthless reality of being a young man. You don't have time to waste on decisions like this. You need to act immediately. If you're still watching this video, then this message clearly resonates with you. You clearly understand what I'm saying, and you clearly understand that the time to act is right now. That's why I made this course, the Before 21 Blueprint, which is all about your time, your youth, and reclaiming your status as a man before it's too late, because time will fly before you know it. Only 2 years ago, I was 16, smoking weed every day, watching porn every day, eating junk food, fucking around, thinking I had all the time in the fucking world. But it's not the case. It's simply not the case. That time flew by quicker than I could ever imagine, and I'm never going to get it back. But I'm grateful now that I'm on the right path. And that can be you too, if you follow this advice and if you take action right fucking now. Please, oh please, for your sake, for my sake, for your family's sake, stop wasting time and take action now. You're never going to get this chance back. You're never going to get this time back. Lock in before it's too late. Reframe your mindset.